Hello friends, welcome to my channel Mathematics is Fun, and in this video I am going to start with grade 7 chapter 2 fractions and decimals. So in this video I am going to give you the introduction of fractions, and we will do the question number 1 and question number 2 of fractions. Thank you. So let's start with introduction of fractions. As we all know, fractions are known as the part of whole. So let's take an example of Reena here. Suppose Reena wants to eat chapatis as she is hungry. Okay, so she eats 2 chapatis and then says that I am hungry a bit more, but I don't want to eat one more chapati. So she says that I would like to have 1/4 or 1/2 of a chapati, right? So now let's learn the types of fractions. Proper fractions are the fractions in which the denominator is bigger than the numerator. For example, 2/4. Okay. Now improper fractions are the opposite of proper fractions. In these fractions, we have the denominator smaller than the numerator. Now like fractions are the fractions in which we have the same denominator, not numerator, the same denominator. And unlike fractions are opposite of like fractions, in which we have different denominators, like 2/5, 6/8, 9/12, etc. Now mixed fractions are the fractions combination. They are the combination of a fraction and a whole number. Now let's start with the addition. Of unlike fractions. Yeah. So let's take an example here, 8/4 and 6/2. So as we know that these both are unlike fractions, so first we have to convert them into like fractions so that we can add them, right? Yeah. So first we have to take out the LCM. We know how to take it, how to take out LCM of fractions, right? So we have to take out LCM of the denominators of the fractions. We have to add, subtract, compare them, or arrange them in descending or ascending order, right? So let's take out the LCM, and the LCM is 4, right? So 8/4 has already 8/4 has the denominator 4, so we don't need to change it, right? We need to change the fraction 6/2. So 6/2, right? So here 2 into 2 equals to 4. See friends, there is a rule in fractions that if we multiply any number with its denominator or numerator, then we need to multiply the fraction, the number with the whole fraction. For example, here I am multiplying 2 with the denominator 2 to get 4. So I need to multiply 2 with the numerator also, right? So here I get 12/4. So now I get 8/4 and 12/4. These both are like fractions, so I can easily add them. It equals to 20/4. Now we have to just convert them into mixed fractions. Or if you want to subtract them, what do we have to do is just instead of adding, we can subtract them. Okay, now we'll start with exercise 2. So let's see our question number 1. As I said that we are going to do just question number 1 and question number 2 of exercise 2.1, right? So we are not going to do all the parts of question number 1 and 2. We are going to do just one part of both the questions. So here we take part 5, right? So in this part, the question is we have to add 7/10, 2/5 and 3/2. So we need to first take out the LCM of 7/10, 2/5 and 3/2. So after just taking out the LCM, we get 10, right? So 7 upon 10 has the denominator 10, so we don't need to change it. Then comes the fraction 2 upon 5. Now 5 into 2 equals to 10, right? So we are going to multiply both the denominator and numerator with 2, which is equals to 4 upon 10. Then we have to convert 3 upon 2, right? So 3 upon 2, this is our fraction. 2 into 5 equals to 10, right? So we need to multiply 5 with both the numerator and denominator. After doing that, we get 15 upon 10, 4 upon 10 and 7 upon 10, which are like fractions. Then we can add them and we get 26 upon 10. And then when we just convert them into mixed fractions, we get 6 upon 10. Friends, it's necessary for us to change improper fractions into mixed fractions whenever we get improper fractions as our answer. Okay, now our second question is arrange the following in descending order. So we are going to do the first part. So our first part is we have to arrange them in descending order, right? So 2 upon 9, 2 upon 3 and 8 upon 21. So LCM is 63. Now 2 upon 9. Okay, now 9 into 7 equals to 63. We'll multiply 7 with the fraction. We get 14 upon 63. Same with 2 upon 3. We get 42 upon 63. And same with 8 upon 21. We get 24 upon 63. Now we need to convert them into descending order. Now it's easy for us to convert them. It's easy for us to compare them, right? So we'll arrange them in descending order. But these fractions are in simpler form, and these are not. So we need to change them in simpler form. So 42 upon 63 is the fraction 2 upon 3. So 2 upon 3 is the biggest fraction in them. Okay, then 24 upon 63 is 8 upon 21. Then next comes 8 upon 21. And the last one is 2 upon 9. So friends, here our question 1 and question number 2 ends of exercise 2.1. All the rest of the questions we are going to do in the second video. Thank you for watching. Thank you.